Welcome to another video, and this time is a tutorial this time around. Yeah, it was pretty much simple as hell. So I asked pretty much in a poll on the YouTube channel, on Twitter, and on Instagram, what do y'all want to see? And the choices was Memphis type beats, how to make Memphis type beats, sampling 101, or FSU basics. Well, I guess sampling pretty much won by kind of landslide, pretty much it, because only one person voted. But the thing is though, is that y'all want to learn about sampling. Well, let's just say this. I know all about it. And I'm going to show you my tips and tricks on it. Let's go. Get into it. Let's go. All right. So like I said, sampling is pretty much taking existing material, okay, and pretty much create something new. Basically that. It's most notably in hip hop, it's most notably in other urban genres, but hip hop is the main thing about it. So the one thing that we're going to talk about is the different ways we can sample. So the first thing we're going to talk about is pretty much looping. So let's take a, so here's one sample. You could pretty much get the gist of it. Yeah, that one. So actually probably myself.
A few moments later.
First thing I want you to do, click this button right here. This is the trim side note. It trims all the dead spaces around it. The second thing, you can select anything from here. Like you could any sample. And samples don't have to be old records and stuff, and pretty much it. Like, I don't know. Wait. Be right back. Like these, baby. Like these records. These records, for example. No, I got plenty of them. I ain't even dog a digger to these, but trust me, I can't wait. So, like records like this. I already told it, but I'll tell it once again. But anyways, the point is that you could do from here. So chop it ready to sample, pretty much it. Once you got your chop, this is how you chop it from Edison. Select the part where you want. Okay, in the case I have this. Next thing, you go into the flag icon here, add region, and type in whatever you want. So okay, chop one. And once you do that, there's ways you could go for it. The first thing I would say, if you already have it selected and everything, you can still make some adjustments, pretty much it, with the region and everything. If there's any things you gotta have to back as needed. Once you do that, you can drag it into here. You can drag it into this and or here. So we're gonna go ahead and do the playlist option, which I already have right here. So in the case of me, I already have my chop already. And once you have your chop, once you're in here, this is where it gets busy. Press for turn off your turn off the regions right here. Then you want to go and click over to the mode, the stretching method mode, stretch. Now, thing is, we're gonna have to place it here first. My bad. But you stretch it so until it's on time. And you can check that by easily having the metronome on and hit play. Oh, hold on. Put it on song. And you can probably tell that it's on beat. Now you have it on beat. You can do a whole lot of shit. So the first one, if you're in here, there's ways you can go for it. Reverse the sample. You can make it more louder if you need to. Most likely what it says, proceed with caution on that. And you can also mess with the pitch of the sample. But if you know your little music theory, then you'll probably could tell that this one is already in the higher octaves. I would say in the 6th octave or the 7th octave. Pretty much it of the scale. Well, that's one way you could do this. So if you're trying, like, let's say you want to chop samples in the playlist, it's pretty simple. Hit C on your keyboard, you know, like that. You use the swirl wheel. This is how you do it. And you can chop wherever you want. So I want to chop these. And I know this will repeat itself, so I'm not going to trip with it. And I erase it. Now I have it all chopped out. I can arrange now time with the arrangement part. So I can arrange it any other way. Or any way I want. But you're kind of limited though. But that's where you could go ahead and go into your second chop. And my usual thing. Guys, something like that and everything. So one thing you could do consolidate tracks. Pretty much you could do it from track start. And it's only going to consolidate this. But one thing I always would suggest you to do, if you have the 7 chop on a certain track, go to that track, hit rename, and just name it. So in my case, I will pretty much put it in, if you know the key, do so. If you know the BPM, do that too. That way, if you go into your rendered audio files in FL Studio, you can pretty much go ahead and grab it. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Well, that's one thing you do. You're arranging it any way you want. But I'm going to show you some real shit. So this is my way. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do, since we only just need this much, I'm going to have piano sample loop 140 BPM. I don't know what this means. But once I do that, pretty much, oh yeah, make sure it's on cut itself as well. And you just go to consolidate track start. It's going to consolidate in the WAV file into here. One bar loop, all right? But it's the same thing. So yeah. So now it's going to block that out. Now, if you don't want that, quick tip, you go hit Control Z and we go back to it. Once you do that, yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and redo that for this one because I kind of like it. Let's switch. But if I want to get rid of those clicks, it's pretty simple. It's real simple. So I could just like do this on all of them. Pretty much it. You can, if you're in Pt.1, this would be a good thing to do. Once I do that, I just go ahead and consolidate the track. Okay, so consolidate the track. Pretty much, bam. Now that I consolidated it, you can do it, and this is where you can do. Now I'm gonna show you a little bit a trick I always do with my samples. So if I just wanted to have it like this, but reversed, same kind of sequence, right? This is what I do. I cut it again, right? And I just start from the last chop, and I just go from the last chop to the first. Okay. And then I go into it, reverse it. And just adjust it. And oh yeah, can I say I'm going to consolidate that shit again? Bam. That one. But yeah. And yeah, that's the beautiful thing about shepherding the playlist. I feel like this is the best way to chop samples because you can have more control and also you can do a crazy lot of things. Now, granted, in Slice X and Slice X especially, you can do a whole lot of bunch of shit. All right. But I kind of feel that from my experiences, from my experience, my honest opinion, this is the best way to chop. So yeah. I hope this has helped you out. If you have any questions, comment, concern, put them down in the comments. Let me know what you think and everything else. This is pretty much the end of the whole thing. So pretty simple, pretty good whatsoever. Also, I show you the little secret tip I do all the time. So in my beats as well. So hope y'all enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for everything, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Oh yeah, one more thing. There's gonna be some new beats that's gonna be coming in soon for me and Tommy Hydro. So be on the lookout for them. Peace. Bye.